Hi there, hello. Welcome to my second video about Marine Corps girlfriends, what they go through while their recruit or Marine is going through Marine Corps boot camp. This is my second video. Hope you guys liked the first video. Hope it actually helped you. So my useful tips for this video would be number one, that has helped me greatly, is to keep my mind occupied as well as make videos, because that's one thing I love to do, because I get to discuss and let it go, like my feelings inside. So that's something that's helped me a lot. Also, keep my mind focused on one thing, which right now is school, because I want to make him proud, although he's so far away. So that's something I'm also doing. Another thing is I'm bonding more with his mom, especially. You could either bond with both parents, but I'm bonding more with his mother, and we actually talk about him, which is cute because their moms could relate to you, and what you feel basically. It's been a month already. It went by quick, I think. Although all the suffering and all the crying and stuff, I mean, it's worth it because you let it all out. But after the month, you don't cry as much. I don't want to say you don't, you do, but not as much because your body and you basically are used to it already, kind of. So you're used to like not seeing him as much and stuff like that, but you still do miss him. What I suggest for the girlfriends to do during that month is to write a lot, even if he doesn't write back. Um, Write a lot to him because that's something my boyfriend says motivates him to continue on. So that's something cute to note. Also, keep your mind occupied because that's something they don't want you to be sad while back home. So try doing that, keeping your mind occupied. Try talking about him once in a while to your friends or whoever you're close to, but don't tell everyone in school because they kind of don't care. But do that. Try to book your hotel room that first month because so far all there's like 40 hotel rooms booked already for December. It's crazy because it's only been a month, but people are booking their hotels already, so I suggest you to do that as well because it's something obviously major and important because you're going to his graduation. Where are you going to sleep? It's preferably to go by car to drive over there because their airplane tickets are way beyond like price wise they're very expensive at this time. I don't know if it's because Christmas is coming or whatever the case may be, so I suggest you guys to drive there, depending if it's summertime, winter, etc. Since mine is in December, we're driving there with his mom, of course. So try to do that. Try to read and learn more about the Marine Corps because I don't want him coming back and being like, "Oh, babe, we did puggle sticks." Puggle sticks, like no, like puggle sticks is when you fight basically with sticks. So that's something I've actually done. Is I've actually went to the Marine Corps official page, and I've actually been educating myself as to what the Marine Corps consists of. I mean, I kind of have a little advantage because I'm in the JROTC program and it's military Marine Corps based, so we kind of learn all the ranks and all that stuff. But I want to, try to be there for him when he comes back telling me all these stories and I'm like, wait, what? Nah, I just want to be there for him. But yeah, I definitely miss him. I sent out my letter on Monday and he got it Wednesday, basically yesterday. So I hope he writes back soon. But I don't expect too much because I clearly understand he's always busy. They're always busy because he told me they live from chow to chow, which means from lunch to lunch. So they barely have time to do anything. Um, I think I mentioned to send him two Ziploc bags for all the pictures and letters because they have a thing called Hurricane, which means that the DIs, the kill hats, actually come into the barracks and destroy everything. So they have to like pick everything up, and there's letters, pictures everywhere around the barracks. So that's something I suggest for the girlfriends to send. Don't send candy. I actually made the mistake of sending cough drops, and he's like, "No, babe, don't send me cough drops." I'm like, "Oh my god, I feel so bad." So don't do that. Don't send him cough drops or candy, whatever type of candy. If you do send him protein bars, it has to be a specific one, and you have to send like 80 to 100 so they can share with their whole battalion. So I don't suggest you to do that either. But something he told me to send was envelopes, stamps, definitely stamps, envelope stamps, and paper. 3 things: envelope, stamps, and paper, because that's something they're really going to need throughout those 3 months. Excuse me. They give him a pad, which means like a writing pad, but he says that the papers are really small, and yeah, I saw them. They're really, really tiny, so they have basically no space to write. So he told me to send him paper and envelopes and stamps to write home. So I understand. And he's like, babe, I wake up at 1 in the morning to write to you. I wanted to cry. I'm like, no, don't do that. Because they need all the sleep they can get because they're always tired. So I told him, no, babe, don't do that. But he's like, no, I want to. So we kind of like argue writing letters to each other, which is cute. Try to keep it to yourself. Try to keep those letters to yourself, like whatever he writes to you. Because people in school kind of don't care. They don't understand what you're going through. Unless obviously you have like, for instance, I have a friend that her boyfriend is coming in 5 days. I'm so jealous. So we kind of communicate with each other and we understand. But there's kind of personal things that I don't show her most of the time that he writes to me and I write to him. It's nothing sexual, but it's private. So I kind of like keep it to myself. So that's something you might want to do. Keep it to yourself because kind of nobody cares. Besides his mom. That's someone I really, really appreciate. She's always there for me, and I'm always there for her, vice versa. So that's something to think about, to like bond with his parents if you want to. It's days like this that I miss him so much. Like today, I'm going out to eat with my mom because it's her birthday, and he's not here. So I'm kind of sad, but at the same time, I'm happy because he's doing what he basically loves to do. But please, if you have any questions or if you want to suggest something that you want me to do in my next video, just write it down below and I'll feel free. You could write anything. Please, nothing offensive though, but I'll try to answer and try to respond as soon as I can. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep my mind busy. But if anything, just write. Look at me talking about write. I mean, type whatever it is that you want me to say and I'll gladly appreciate that. Well, that's all basically the month. It doesn't get easier, but it doesn't get harder either, if that makes sense. Keep that in mind. It doesn't get easier, but at the same time, it doesn't get harder. Bye. See you guys next time.